Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You're watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
County commissioners give the green light for the closure of Buffalo Bills, why the closure is said to be temporary, and what may turn the business around. Thanks for tuning in to 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Cynthia Puga. Let's get into your top stories. The man accused of killing a woman in 2020 and fleeing to Mexico appears before a judge this morning following extradition. 30-year-old Eric Rangel Ibarra was brought to Las Vegas on Thursday, accused of killing Leslie Palacio in 2020 after her body was found in Moapa Valley 10 days after her disappearance. He's been charged with open murder and destroying or concealing evidence.
This day has finally come for justice. Long overdue. 5 years since the time that Leslie was murdered.
During a press conference Wednesday, Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson thanked the U.S. Marshals Service, the FBI, and local Mexican authorities who worked on this case. He also told reporters he intends to prove Rangel Ibarra's guilt beyond reasonable doubt. Rangel Ibarra's next court appearance is set for September 11th. A man accused of killing a mother of 4 in a Central Valley crash is sentenced to just under a year in prison, overruling his plea deal's recommendation for a suspended sentence. Gerardo Lopez pleaded no contest to vehicular manslaughter and reckless driving, both misdemeanors, on Tuesday. The victim, Jessica Fodge, had just walked her children to school on March 5th and was on a sidewalk when police say Lopez ran a red light, made a wide turn, and struck her. Fodge's sister said they fought to get the best version of justice they could for the kid's mother. A man in a wheelchair is struck and killed near Charleston and Heavenly Hills Court. This happened on Tuesday night just before 7:30, according to Metro. Police say someone driving a 2013 Nissan Sentra was heading west on Charleston when a pedestrian in a non-motorized wheelchair crossed outside of a crosswalk. The driver struck the pedestrian, a 58-year-old man who died at the hospital. Police say the driver stayed on scene and did not show any signs of impairment. Now for your weather forecast, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Partly cloudy skies tonight with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms just after 11 p.m. Temperatures will be in the lower 90s by 8 p.m., then dropping down to the mid-80s around 1 with an overnight low of 81 degrees. On Thursday, we'll be seeing another slight chance of showers and storms with a high of 97. 96 degrees on Friday with a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, then kicking off your weekend with a high of 97 and sunny skies on Saturday. Slightly cooler overnight with lows in the upper 70s.
Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. I'm Heidi Fang, and the Raiders are preparing to face the New England Patriots on Sunday as Week 1 of the NFL season kicks off. Ahead of Week 1 getting underway, wide receiver Jacoby Myers explains where his mindset is as he continues to play for the Silver and Black after requesting a trade from the team at the end of August.
I asked, they said no, and that's kind of that's where that stopped. But I mean, I'm just keep doing my job until something shake out either way, honestly. I don't know which way it's going to go, but I'll be ready for whatever.
For now, Myers will suit up as a Raider against his former team in New England this Sunday with kickoff at 10 a.m. Pacific.
In business news, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. The parent company of Resorts World Las Vegas says the property continues to recover financially, even though its revenue is still down from what it was this time last year. The property reported roughly $180 million in revenue for the second quarter of 2025. That's an 8% improvement over the first 3 months of the year, but it's still about 18% lower than the same period last year.
Genting Berhad, the Malaysia-based company that operates Resorts World Las Vegas, attributed the quarterly decline to higher labor costs, lower seasonal demand, and a gaming hold that normalized over the quarter.
In March, the Nevada Gaming Commission handed down a $10.5 million fine against Resorts World Las Vegas and Genting Berhad for allowing gamblers with ties to illegal bookmaking and histories of federal felony convictions to play at the casino. Looking ahead, Resorts World Las Vegas is optimistic that the return high-end play will balance the remainder of the year and bring revenue and profits up for the property. The Clark County Commission formally approves the closure of Buffalo Bills in Primm for at least 2 years. An attorney for Affinity Gaming says visitation has been slow since the pandemic. Affinity officials say Buffalo Bills will open for brief periods 8 to 10 times a year for concerts and special events at its arena, with its restaurants and casino also open for business. The closure is deemed temporary as Affinity hopes business will pick up with construction of the planned Southern Nevada Supplemental Airport in the Ivanpah Valley.
And now for the latest in sports. Football fans can expect more games to come to Allegiant Stadium as ESPN Events announced that more games have been added to the Vegas Kickoff Classic in 2028 and 2030. The Big 12's BYU will battle Oregon State from the Pac-12 in 2028 in what will be a rematch of the 2009 Las Vegas Bowl. From the SEC, Arkansas takes on Big 12's Texas Tech in 2030. 2 other Vegas Kickoff Classics were previously announced for 2027, including Miami and Utah, and North Dakota State versus Montana State.
Moving on to your health news, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. Could backpacks be hurting your kid's back? Excess weight from school supplies could cause joints to suffer. Experts from the Mayo Clinic have some tips to help keep your students healthy. When shopping for a backpack, look for things like wide straps, a waist belt, and multiple sections. Also, limiting the weight inside backpacks could reduce back pain. Overall, children and adults shouldn't carry more than 15% of their body weight on their back. And encourage your children to wear backpacks properly using both straps. Now for Neon Lifestyle, sponsored by Silverton Casino Lodge. This is Lodge Vegas. A downtown Vegas barbecue spot is making its way to the Strip. Check this out. Opening during the pandemic, Soul Belly Barbecue is known for its brisket, pulled pork, and crispy mac and cheese. James Beard Award nominee Bruce Kalman has plans to open an outpost in 2026 at Miracle Eats Food Court in the Miracle Mile shop near Planet Hollywood. Last year, Soul Belly Barbecue was named a top 100 restaurant by the Review Journal.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The UNLV football team returns home Saturday when the Rebels host UCLA of the Big Ten at Allegiant Stadium. The Rebels are 3-point underdogs at Caesars Sportsbook and are plus 118 on the money line. The total is 53.5. UNLV has won 2 straight under new coach Dan Mullen and is coming off of a 38-21 win over Sam Houston State. The Bruins lost their opener 43-10 to Utah, but are unbeaten in 2 previous meetings with UNLV.
In Neon, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Adele returned to the Vegas Strip over the weekend, but it wasn't to perform. It was to hang out with Bruno Mars. Our Neon columnist John Katsilovides has the 411 on their outing.
Over Labor Day weekend, Adele made her first appearance on the Strip since closing Weekends with Adele back in November. She wasn't singing. She was instead a VIP guest at Bruno Mars' The Pinky Ring at Bellagio. Adele and her fiancé, sports agent Rich Paul, celebrated a party hosted by NBA great LeBron James. This was the 50th birthday of James' longtime friend Randy Mims. Draymond Green of the Warriors, Anthony Davis of the Mavericks, and Clippers coach Tyronn Lue were among the guests. E40 performed, and Adele hung in the VIP area with Bruno. You know what else is a party? Go Guide, the free entertainment calendar at neon.lbrj.com. Check us out for more than 1,000 shows and events. Like Las Vegas, it's open 24/7.
That's been your 7 at 7 p.m. news update. You can check us out on any of your favorite streaming platforms or download the Review Journal app to stay up to date with the latest Las Vegas news updates.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Knock the Injury Law.